Bonanza is suddenly live for now. For now, okay. There was a dip in the bandwidth, and I've already had a shed load of dropped frames, so it feels like it might be one of those nights, which is supremely inconvenient, but there you go. What is to be done? I suppose we ignore the situation and hope for the best, which I suppose is grand advice for all parts of life, I suppose. Let's ignore what's happening and hope it goes away.
Hello there.
General bandwidth dips. Are you sweet and sour? Maybe. Or are you just a piece of shit in a bag? I think that's what bandwidth dips truly are. They are just going to be a piece of shit in a bag. And with like super bright packaging, just to add to the disappointment. You think, oh, look at that. And they advertise themselves as sweet, sour. The one in the middle that's neither of those. I can't remember the name of the bloody thing. It's got a weird name. But no, it's gone. And then you open the bag and just this overwhelming scent of shit, and then the realization that you've bought a bag of shit sort of just washes over you. And that's the specialized packaging. It liquefies the shit and it washes over you, just so that you are covered in shit. All because you decided to purchase a bag of bandwidth dips. Anyway, welcome, Mr. Blaboosh. Welcome to Dragon Quest Builders 2. I would think you know this is Dragon Quest Builders 2 by now. It has been quite a lengthy project, in fairness. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. It's been a very lengthy project, and far longer than I was fully anticipating. And there's still quite a lot of game left. It's a very long game. Very good game, but very long. And only doing like 2 hours a week is not helping the length of this game. But there you go. It's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Sunny days in the market square. They're all wearing lovely sunny hats. Or lovely straw hats, technically. To get away from the hats. I'm not sure what I will do with myself when you decide to finish it. Well, arguably, I won't decide to finish it. It will finish. The game will finish. But in fairness, I'll just probably move on to a new game, and therefore, you can watch that. That's what you can do with yourself. I'm seeing if there's anything new, but we've seen most of these, I think. I imagine possibly we've got to get to the beginning of March, and then we can possibly get some of these happy themes. So we'll do the 5 count as usual. A 4, a 3, a 2, a 1, blast off. Oh yeah, that's another Koholint is another Zelda one. I recognise the sort of egg and general. So I'm assuming that's actually attached to that first one we've seen, which was the village. And I'm assuming they have rebuilt the entirety of, I think it's Link's Awakening. I could be proven wrong on that. I think it's Link's Awakening. Actually, Link's Awakening does make a degree of sense, remembering what the storyline's all about. So yes, I'm fairly certain it is Link's Awakening. Anyway, get a load of these. That's a reference to, guess what? That's right, Skies of Arcadia. Isn't everything a reference to Skies of Arcadia? There's a crazy man with 2 giant guns, and he comes in as the sort of team attack towards the end of the game, because you have to have the team. But he comes in as part of the crew, the team attack, and goes, "Get a load of these!" That's very entertaining. Anyway, so it's interesting. I can declare I've completed a snowfield, but I've actually not managed to build enough traps to complete that, I don't think. Oh no, apparently I have. Okay. Good show, Velin. These traps will do nicely. Now that our defences are in place, we can deal with whatever the enemy throw at us. Thank goodness we were able to build them in time. these contraptions of yours saved us time and again in Moonbrook. I trust that they and this valley will serve us just as well in the battles to come. Assuming they don't just come in from the other side of the island, of course. Because you do understand this is an island. Yeah? Just a minor point. Veldin, I found Malroth. Did you just appear? I don't think you were there 2 seconds ago. But maybe I was just absolutely blind. But I'm fairly certain she just sort of appeared. I found him and... Wait, why is everything so dark and dreary around here all of a sudden? You don't think... And I'm afraid so, Lady Lulu. The children of Hargon are preparing to launch another assault upon us. We'll be out of baiting. Fear not, Lady Lulu. Look upon the devilish traps that Veldin has built for us, and with time to spare. Oh my. It's just like the fortifications at Moonbrook that I've heard so much about. And this valley is like the gateway at Moonbrook Castle. And this big bridge... Well, little bridge... I can't really call it big bridge. It's only a few blocks wide. But that big bridge, that's mine. It's awesome. It's an epic bridge. She appeared out of nowhere. She's of the danger demon, I see. It is indeed. The same strategy has served us well thus far. I see no reason why Veldin's magical weapons should not be equally effective this time. Excellent. It's time to start a battle. But yeah, it also seems to suggest that I've only built 80% of the traps needed. And I don't want that. I want to have 100% of the traps needed. So I guess what we'll do is we'll build a load of traps down here. Well, having said that, I've built a load of traps here and not a single... We've not had a budge on that 80%, have we? Well, I'll place all these spikes. Well, I say that. I don't know if I want to place all of the spikes. Oh, it's not in the right zone? You might have a point there. Ah. You're smarter than you look. Incredibly insulting thing to say. I'm fairly certain that is the correct area, and it's still not going up. So, I wonder if the other 20% is defeating the monsters. But, oh, she's moved! I can put stairs there. Whee! I sincerely hope that's not the nicest thing anybody's said to you. Right, hang on. Where is that? The sprint button? Yes, it is the sprint button. Just didn't feel like I was going very fast. But I do want some extra spikage. Extra spikage up there, bots. Extra spikage up the bot. And if you've got bots, then you do want extra spikage. Pistons are doing it for themselves. Outside of that, I don't really feel like I need anything that dramatic. I do have 4 ballista. I should possibly... Where's my bloody... there we go, that's the menu I'm after. Where are my ballistas? My ballistas. Ballistas. Where are my ballistas? They're on my feet, because my shoes rub. They're on my feet. Ooh, ballistas. Ballistas. Oh, I've got a shed load more of those fire traps as well. And pressure plates. I'll get better for some of them then. And can we actually sort of just place cannonballs? Is that something we just... Yeah, it's decorative. Okay, cool. We might place some decorative cannonballs in strategic locations. Just to make it look like we've got a supply of cannonballs. And excellent. Now we finally managed to do that. We might as well build out there. And you know what? Fuck it. We'll build along this line as well. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. A couple of blocks there. Might as well collect those. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try something. Now, it might not work, and it might look silly, and we'll see. And I'll check that new costume, because I do want to go back to the build area anyway, in a moment or two. So let's trash that, and build a little bit of space here. Not that I actually need any space there, I just want space. I just want the line to look natural and like it's supposed to be there. So that's fine. And now... I would think I can build one there. Does a maze have any effect? Probably depends on the monster. Arguably, it would, but I don't think it's worth it. I think I've got far too many traps here anyway, in fairness. I don't need as many traps as I actually have here. I suppose, is this going to be one that's activated by a button? Also pushes the button or person it hits. Don't know. We'll have to have a look and see what happens. A booby-trapped box fitted with a powerful propulsive paddle. Excellent. So there's the flashy formal wear. Fancy clothes for fancy events. Can be dyed, so I can have a multitude of different suits. Cannock cloak, the glorious garb worn by the Prince of Cannock. The Middenhall garb, the august attire worn by the Prince of Middenhall. Troubadour's togs. Nun's habit. What is a nun's habit? Prayer, I suppose. Guard's garb, a villager's vesture. Townsperson's togs. Trader's tunic. And farming gear. The cotton-tail costume. The bath towel. A bath towel, rather than a tail, but still. Build the pools of paradise. Oh, which one was the build the pools of paradise? Oh, this one, yeah. For the scandalous swimsuit. Pools of paradise. I technically already own a cotton-tail costume. So technically I could wear a cotton-tail costume. It's just, it's not as effective as an armour. So, there you go. Whilst I'm building, I will wear the cotton-tail costume. We're going to go over here. And then we want to find those pistons. Pistons, pistons, pistons. Pistons, 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 pistons. Fuck, where are my pistons? Pistons, pistons. Where the fuck are the... I didn't build any pistons, did I? No. I unlocked pistons. I just don't have them on me because I didn't build the bastards. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll eat my final spaghetti. My final spaghetti. I don't know if I've got the bunny ears, I must admit. Pistones. Yeah, we should be alright to build. We probably don't need as many as 30, but we've got 30 now. I suppose I will double check and see whether I've got bunny ears. I don't think I do. I think that might be a wardrobe specific thing. So, might be where the glasses and stuff are kept. And I don't happen to have a wardrobe on my personage at the moment. And now this is where I might need a button. And I suppose arguably... Oops. Well, actually, I suppose... There's an argument to be said that this is actually the sort of correct way to do it. Double block and it'll... Oh, that's too... yeah, alright, but... Okay, so I think, yeah, I think what I need to do... is do that, and then... we'll pop our button. A bouton. Ow! That's quite effective. Ow! Boutons, 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 boutons. And yeah, I'll just wrap it in... wrap the end point in basically a unavoidable trap. And if anybody does manage to bypass the unavoidable trap, well, they're clearly an arsehole for starters. And we can tackle those guys, I'm sure. I must look up and find my flag again. Because if we're doing a sort of team battle, we might as well utilise my flag. So, here we go. No, we want to get... Whoops, I want to get rid of one more set of spikes there in favour of... No, that's where the buttons go. This is where the... No, that's interesting and concerning. Nope, that is the same, question mark. Yes, no, that's the same. What if you made a pit, wall bouncers on all edges filled with buttons? It would be a very effective strategy, is the honest truth. It would probably be an exceedingly effective strategy. And I would say I'd do that, but again, it's more necessity. The difficulty of this game... Whoops. The difficulty of this game is not such that you really need that level of machinations. So I'll probably just leave it at letting them through most of the traps. There we go. I just wanted to clear a path then, really. And then, do you know what? In case we do need to sort of... I don't know whether I want to do ladders. Yeah, I feel like ladders gives a slightly better... No, I'm not keen on the ladders because they're slow and awkward. They would pinball back and forth. I suspect so, yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's not so bad. Charge! Ow! That's going to be fun. So arguably, yeah, when we jump in to the charge bounce, we are doing charge bounces. Arguably, if I've got buttons there, I'll put some sizz snares there. Anyway, and you know what? Yeah, again, since I've already got pre-existing buttons, I might as well do that. And is it worthwhile doing it on this one as well? Yeah, I think it probably is, to be honest. So we'll ditch the spikes in favour of some sniz. I knew it was going to happen eventually. I've been trying to be careful, but sniz says, obviously. It's Christmas, and it's time for Christmas to die. So what, we'll intermingle some spikes in this area as well. Just to really have this as a tunnel of pain. Absolute tunnel of pain. I'm not... I saw you. I saw you. I saw you, baby. Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. I saw you, baby. Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. And by ass, I mean sticker. And by shake, I mean knock. But apart from both of those things being completely wrong, I said exactly what I was supposed to say. Still 80%. Oh yeah, I know. As I say, my new theory is the other 20% is actually defeating the monsters. Now, whether that proves correct or not, I don't know, but it's the theory at the moment. Is that going to work out? Not quite perfectly, but it's pretty enough. It's pretty enough. Pretty enough. Don't put cannonballs next to the ballistas, it wouldn't make sense. But what might be not unreasonable is if we... So yeah, that sort of shoots out from the middle, so... Oh no, that block is free, so yeah. Well, you pop that there. It's not quite going to work. Well, it depends on precisely... I mean, technically... I think the blister is shooting... Oh no, the blister is getting caught by that. Okay, that's fine. But I suppose arguably what we could do... What could we do? Destroy the blisters. And have a bit of a rethink as to precisely what I want to do. In fact, destroy it all. Because I've had a slight redesign. Not a huge redesign, but a slight one. Nonetheless. So what we want to do is pop you there. Then pop a bounce there, bounce there, bounce there, bounce there. And then pop another blister here. And boom. One more blister there. Boom, boom. And now, arguably, we do need to figure out where the fourth ballista should go, but maybe I'll just leave it at 3. Or I suppose I could just put a ballista in placement over here, couldn't I? It's not, unfortunately, because it's a 2x2, it's not going to sort of sit comfortably there, but still. Well, actually, if I do one more row of spikes, assuming I've got just enough spikes, please don't run out of spikes, thank you. What we can do is actually, we can line it up with that, line it up in the middle of the spikes, excellent. And now we can pop a couple of those there, a couple of those there. That's just for sort of potential protection. I'm not 100% convinced they'll actually get anywhere near it, but I don't know. I'm trying to make it look like it's sort of meant to be a sort of emplacement, is the idea. Oops, not quite that far out. So I'm thinking maybe... Oh no, I think I do want to go that far out. And we'll find a door that's suitable for that. I suppose that could be all one area, or I could separate them. Yeah, no, I'm going to separate them. Fuck it. Oh, welcome, Mr. Dancing Dino. I don't want that. I think we want the doors to look exactly sort of in the same place each time. Now we just need to dig out this wall. I'd like to point out all of this is unnecessary. I like to just make sure everybody's clear on the fact that everything I do here is entirely unnecessary. But there you go. But then, you know, this is a building game. And anything you build is pretty much unnecessary. So, but the point of the game is to build things. So if you're not building things, you're doing it even worse than my pointless builds. Now, how many single-use doors do we have? We have a few. Granted, they're a bit on the sort of meh side, but they can be dyed, but I don't know. A, I don't know how much dye I've actually got on my personage. B, I don't know if I've got any dye that's going to be useful in this exact situation. Here's some dye. I don't have the dye that I want. If I have dyes, but still, yeah. Yeah, I know. I came across a suicide deck, and amazingly, I actually managed to make him have to put a lot of work into suiciding, because I think the idea... Oh, of course, I need boutons, don't I? A row of boutons to protect my my business there. Excellent. Boosh! Oh, the booter! Oh, wow! So if they come here, they get shot. If they come here, they get bounced. Excellent. I like that. Accidental excellence in the bagging area. Although it's surprisingly easy to dodge them, of course, because I just did. Excellent. But yeah, I made him really... Oh, I can't get out. Oh, you titwillow. Okay, that's a slight design flaw on my part. But we'll figure something out, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. Let's have... We'll try and, like, do a secret passage. Do a secret passage. Secret passage. Ooh, secret passage. Yeah. Well, I must admit, I might need to go up a little bit to do this secret passage, but I think I'm running out of mountain in a moment or two. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you and your ability to smash through this place. Okay, I don't think he's smashing through correctly. So I think I might need to choose a piece along the line of this brick. Out. Oh yeah, I can't get out. That's the point. Excellent. Absolutely excellent, I suppose. Alright, ow. Ow. Please don't. Okay. The buttons have a bit of a reset time. That is the only saving grace available. Is the fact that the buttons have a bit of a reset time. There we go. Okay, cheeky little out there. And now what we want to do is basically figure out a way of connecting this to my pre-existing tunnel, which should... Aha! My pre-existing tunnel. Excellent, right. Slightly awkward that the pre-existing tunnel is, you know... Right, okay, this should... Marvellous, right, now... What we'll do is we'll poke... Whoops! Oh, I've built a tiny room! I didn't really mean to build a tiny room, but it'll do, I suppose. And this sort of roofing section can be reinforced with steel. Not that much steel. I don't need the extra blocks there. Okay, is that a? I knew you. Do you know, I absolutely 100% knew you were going to ask the question. Is that a roof? Yes. My secret tunnel has a roof. Just in case I want to extend my secret tunnel, I'm going to put a door there. And then... And then, yeah. We put a door in there. And theoretically, they can't access it, but I don't know, is the honest truth. They might be able to. Right, and although unnecessary, I do feel that maybe some form of sconce system within here. Oh, damn it. Really? You cocksuckers. Oh, unless... No, that is not where I wanted to put it. Could you... There we go. Okay, that's sufficient, I suppose. We should dig out that corner there as well. Then we can put a light source there. That's the one, isn't it? I'll tell you what, we might put a block in there. That's it. Block in there, maybe. Yeah, that's not looking terrible. That's the one. That's the one. I'll try and catch up with some of these messages in a moment. I do apologise. I've gotten very distracted with my nefarious building. Right, get rid of that ladder. Not that they used ladders. Oh, cock, I need food. Food, glorious food. A lovely hot burger. And now, bam. Secret tunnel man. Yeah, secret tunnel man. Excellent. Right, I'm going to save that just in case it all goes horribly wrong. Okay. Turn 1 it gets VFD, turn 2 is Zeus, turn 3 is 6k attack, rail cannon, 2k burn damage, and then the next guy just sets 5, passes, activates a ton of traps, and dead. Yeah, I know. I've found that. It's absolutely insane. But there you go. I've currently got a deck that does very much one thing, and the amazing thing, yeah, was I built a deck to do one thing and one thing only, and I forgot to put the fucking card that I wanted into the fucking deck. So I built a deck around a single card that I didn't put in the deck. So I was most irritated when I discovered that fact. It is ridiculous. A sconce without adequate ventilation will build up carbon monoxides. That is technically true, but I don't care. I don't care. What don't you care about? All of it. I don't care. Precisely what is it you don't care about? All of it. That's a butchering of, I think, Twiler? I think that's a butchering of Twiler Swift. Hiya, bastards. Yes, that's right. I'm a member of the Hiya Bastards. We are a very rare... I don't know, maybe the roof is a bad idea. And have you genuinely had carbon monoxide poisoning? Wow. Because that is brutal. I assume. I've never had it, but one loosely assumes it is brutal. Because we were We were given all the detectors and told, no. And then we got someone who could talk English, and he explained the situation properly. Right, okay, there we go. I think we're pretty much ready to try and take this on. I don't really need any of that stuff anymore. Okay, let's catch up again. I've gained 2,000 out of, I don't know, LPs, 100 gems for hitting 5Ks, but it doesn't show future benchmarks. Okay. Yeah, I think I've got the... Yes, I've had the 2,000 LPs challenge come up as well. Take control of your opponent's monster. Oh, interesting. I don't think I've got that mission, but I might have. I don't know. That's rare that I do anything like that. Battle damage to your opponent when they're attacking 3,300 out of 10,000. Oh. Is that a roof? Who are you? Look, it's an accidental roof because it was a secret passage. Holy Balls, you just pulled a Royal UR Link 2 monster. Ooh. I was trying to get plentiful monsters previously, and one of the most annoying things, I was really trying to build a deck based on this card that I had, and then should you battle in a bunny suit? I'm not battling in a bunny suit. I've put my armour back on. Well, I do want my... There we go. There's my flag. So I do want my war banner. Oh, I didn't... I mean, that'll do. I want the pair on the hotbar so I can flick between the two if need be. Where are we? Sconce. If I ever play World Chalice stuff, Autumn the World Chalice Blade Master. I have 5 copies of this garbage lizard thing, and since he's from the ticket, you can't break it down. Yes, I've stumbled across that. As I say, I was desperately trying to put... Because I copied a deck based on this monster I wanted, and then sort of had to make allowances for what I owned and what I didn't own, and, you know, tried to sort of match things in theory, etc., etc. And there was stuff to do with Stardust Dragon, and I thought, okay, right, I like that card, I like the sound of that card, I'm going to try and get myself a Stardust Dragon. And I went to all the effort of getting a fucking Stardust Dragon. I grabbed some packs, I broke down some cards, and I finally managed to get 2 Stardust Dragons. And I put the deck in the fucking Xyz event, and do you know what the Xyz event said? You're not allowed to use the Stardust Dragon. So I had to take it all out and go to the developers of Master Duel and slap them round the fucking face for not warning me that the Stardust Dragon would not be allowed in their fucking Xyz event. And to add insult to injury, because I thought, oh, okay, it sounded like, from what you described it, the way you described it, it sounded like they were allowing any old stuff. So I didn't think anything of it. And, as I say, to add insult to injury, there was a load of people fucking pendulum summoning. Now, if you want to run an Xyz event, yeah, shove your fucking... cut it at Xyz. And then eliminate all the rest of the bullshit. But yeah, apparently, yes, I suppose because Stardust is a synchro, you're not allowed it. Which is absolute horseshit. But anyway, that's where I think pendulum summoning is going to be quite useful in that Xyz stuff. Because you can resummon them and Xyz off of them relatively well. So I don't know if I might finally try and go, okay, I will try some kind of pendulum Xyz. Now, interesting, you say the Garbage Lizard. I stumbled across a card today that is actually called Garbage Lord. You know, you may recognise the name of the card, I don't know, but he's actually called Garbage Lord. Lord of the Garbage. I mean, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But can I at least get rid of the extras so he doesn't have more than... See, that would be quite good, yeah. That would be quite good if you could get rid of them. You have to put the bins out, that's fair. That's fair. And you brutal rented flat, and she sealed up the vents and slept in the same room as Boiler. Somehow got out before not ever waking up again. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. That's unbelievable. No, that is not a good thing. Felton, what are the odds? Had you not said that, I would have forgotten. Oh, yeah. I must admit, I I did my bins this afternoon because it's kind of critical. Because I think the week before last, because it's a 2-week cycle, and the week before last we forgot, and I think the week before last we forgot again. So it's like two opportunities to put the bins out we've forgotten. Now luckily we've got quite a large bin and not a lot of garbage, but it is still one of those ones where this week is kind of crucial because it's full and needs to be dealt with, because we've forgotten several weeks, but there you go. But then of course you suddenly chimed in with gale force winds, hurricane force winds in fact, and it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have put the bins out. But there you go. Gonna have to try and take the risk on it, I think, because otherwise there will be too much trash. Not familiar with the garbage lord, that's fair. It was run in one of the suicide decks I was in, because genuinely he put it in attack mode with 0 attack points, and I couldn't really do anything about it. Mostly because the deck I've got is garbage. There's like, so it will brick hard 90% of the time, I think, is the unfortunate truth. It needs a lot of different things to be able to suddenly go, oh, pop, 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 pop. So there you go. Interesting that Eldlick was banned from the event, but a lot of rituals are legal and cards that let you easily die are plentiful, apparently. Absolutely. Veldin, the children of Hagen are at the gates, their armies poised to strike. If you wish to improve our defences even further before they arrive, then now is the time. What say you, Veldin? Are you ready to do battle? I think so. Capital! Then let us get out there and show those fiends the true might of Moonbrook. Have no fear, Veldin. Our forces and your fortifications have been forged in the fires of war. Whatever the enemy throw at us, we shall prevail. Oh. Hey, man. You broke out of prison, man. That wasn't the part of the plan, man. And now you're back here doing the do again, man. We're not gonna stand for it, man. We're gonna have to teach you a lesson, man. All of you buildings and all of the evil things you build are about to go down the pan, man. I see you've lined up some toys of your own for the beach for us, man. All the better to wham and bam, so thank you, man. You may have escaped us once, man, but this time you won't get away. It's game over, man. Game over. Biddly, 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 bong. It's time to kick the shit out of you. Oh, off you go. Go on. Spring into battle. They got terribly confused, didn't they, there? Fire the cannons. Fire the cannons. Fire the cannons. Oh, shit. I blew the shit out of a load of blocks there. I think the cannons are slightly homing, which is actually a negative on this occasion, because I did blow the shit out of a load of my traps, but oh well. Never fucking mind. Shall we do some more cannons? Come, we cannon. We might as well, fuck it. I don't want to speak to the person, I want to use a cannon. Will this cannon be better? No. Okay, maybe the cannons aren't as auto-target as I thought they were. Whee! Will I be able to ballista someone in the backside? Oh, yes. No, that's a friendly. I think I ballisted a friendly. It's fine. Also changed my tool, which is inconvenient, but oh well. Tell you what. I suppose arguably if I really want to do that. What are you doing, man? You crazy motherfucker! You're just building random structures. There we go. I am the king of my castle, and you're a dirty asshole. Oh, I got some boom bombs. Yo, bitch! Yeah, get exploded upon. From upon high. Can we... Oh, no, I missed. Oh, blast. Blast it all. That's why arguably we could do the same trick here. And place me a little... Oh, this one is taller. Oh, man, that is some bullshit. Well, we've just broken 11 blocks there. It's fine. I can replace those. It's not a problem. It's all fine. It's all good. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. There we go. I can rain down punishment from above. Hey-ya! Hey-ya! This is unfair, man. This is not part of the plan, man. I hope you like Hargon. Yeah, well, I hope you like fucking bombs. Fucking bombs. Fucking bombs. 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 There we go. Excellent. Hey, what are you doing spawning there, you little bastard? I'll break all your stuff. I'm going to break all your stuff. I'm going to fucking fuck you up. Ow, you little bitch. Fine. I will get my friends to beat you up. I will wave a flag upon thee. And now I can do my firebladey nonsense. I can launch fireballs. Let's burn his little backside. Whoops, no. Sword, there we go, excellent. It's quite good. Well, he can attack me as well, but I was quite pleased at the fact that I can still attack him from upon high. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing an icy punch. I see London, I see France, I see a little man in his underpants. And bombs away! Get down in the pit of doom! Little shit, yes. There we go, I have technically made a pit. And you can now see that, yes, a pit is an effective method of defence. Tally-ho! I've only got 10 bombs left. I don't know if... Hey! What the shithead are you doing? You ain't getting in the side, man. You ain't getting in no side, bitch. See, everybody's blocking you. Suppose we best deal with this guy. Yeah! Whoops, that was the bomb. That was the bomb! My war banner! Everybody, get your bonuses here and now. Are you spawning more? Bad boys, bad boys. Oh shit, you really are, yeah. You've spawned the air brigade. Luckily, I have plentiful air defence. Oh! My friend, you're using the secret passage! I'm so proud! I'm so proud he's used the secret passage! You can roll the die or use the secret passage. Professor Plum cannot disprove the suggestion. Miss Scarlet cannot disprove the suggestion. Colonel Mustard can disprove the suggestion. I don't know why that is forever etched in my brain. I suppose arguably it's because I played a lot of the video game Cluedo, which is where that's from. Or one of the video games of Cluedo. There have been plentiful. In fairness, there's been plenty of regular games of Cluedo, I suppose. But could you get the fuck back? Get the fuck down there, son. Because I can't seem to hit you. And that's slightly annoying, mate. Come here. Come here, you prick. Do you want to... Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's try and lure him over here. So that he gets blown down by my anti-air devices. Come on. Silly boy. There we go. You ruffled my feathers. And now I'm going to ruffle more than your feathers, you little punk. I'm going to wreck your soul by sticking this sword right off it. There we go, excellent. What do you have for me now? 25 or 53 enemies, so quite a lot left. Oh, here we go, more aerial suppliers, I suppose. They are going to pick from each of the armies you've already faced off against, I suppose. Which is not unreasonable. It's not unreasonable to have fun with anyone. It's not unreasonable to have a tryst with... I don't know. Isolde? That's what that film was about, wasn't it? A tryst with Isolde? I mean, arguably it is exactly what it's about, technically, but it's not, strictly speaking, what it was called. Slicey dicey time. Let's use a bit more of my sword fire powers. Unfortunately, I was facing the wrong direction, which is excellent. I'll peck you into pieces. I will. I'm going to peck the fuck out of you. And nobody cared. I think we might need to lure him back again, guys. Guys, it might be time to lure the. No, guys, it might be time to lure the. Guys, do you want to maybe do? No, okay, okay, you do you, guys. I'll join you, despite my protestations and my thought track that you're fucking idiots. But still, I suppose I might be able to do it up. Yeah, I can do it up on my staircase. Come on. I'm going to do you on the staircase. Oh, shit. He really did some damage there. Oh, I didn't get my... I didn't charge it enough. I'm firing my fireballs. Quite effective, but not huge then. Are you immune to... Yeah, I suppose you're too high up. You're classified as too high. You've had too many of the drugs. You are far too high for this situation. Ow. Ah, he sort of blocked my fireball because he pushed me off to one side. Guys, do you want to maybe... I suppose arguably, now he's focused on me, I could probably lure him to the correct location, but... Well, I like fighting in the pits of hell. Will you please... By like fighting in the pits of hell, what I meant was I need you to use the fireball, not just give up on the idea of the fireball. Let's eat my burger. Time to... Oh! The Robo Boys are here. Yeah, well, guess what? The Robo Boys are highly susceptible to fire and ice. So I will just simply let you do this situation. So I think we need that. Yeah, we need one of these. I'm going... Whoops. I'm going back up onto the... back up onto my high spot. And I'm bombing them. Bombing run. But arguably... Bombing run. I can only run a short distance, I fear. I am going to just use all these bombs. I might as well. We'll deal with the situation afterwards when I inevitably run out of bombs. Because this is a hell of a battle. They are really going all in on the whole many creatures to kill. Because we're only just over halfway. Dang it! Why were you not doing the proper dive bomb attack, you prick? I'm assuming I'm not quite high enough for it to trigger or something. Or not in the air long enough, maybe? I might need... Yeah, I think you need to do it from the actual... little gadgetry, the flight thing. I can't remember what it's called now. Windbreaker? Oh yeah, it's the windbreak, I think. The break wind. Hey guys. Oh, you poor man. You're stuck down a hole. And the situation... Ow. I was doing... Oh. I'm stuck down a hole. It turns out I know how you feel, because I am stuck down a hole. Am I? Yeah, no, I'm legitimately stuck down the hole. Okay, excellent. I suppose, fortuitously, I can build my way out of the hole. Where's the builder? He's in the hole. Is he going to get out of the hole? He'll find a way. It will likely involve building, of course. Ow, will you please cease and desist? Ow, you've gotten out of the hole! How dare you? Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, I see. This is... I think this is the perimeter of where I'm allowed in this battle. Interesting. So some of my traps are definitely pointless, but never mind. Ah! Get the fucky away! Get the fucky away! Oh, this is not a good time to have an itch in an awkward position. And by awkward position, I mean my leg. The only reason it's awkward is owing to the fact that my leg is under a desk. Oh, I've fallen down a hole again! God damn it, stop! Oh, I've eaten some pills. I'm also using the wrong weapon. Go, ballista! Go, ballista! Go, ballista! Go, ballista! Ballista powers! Actor Owl! Belland! Bellandus Maximus is here to stay. And that is definitely his neck. I've fallen down the hole again! Why is the builder always down the hole? I don't know. Come on, guys, we need to sort of... just kind of let him come. Let him come. Let the big boy come. I destroy for honor. Well, I'm going to let you come, and then I'm going to destroy you. No! Have I fallen down a hole again? How do I... Oh yeah, there's a hole under my trap. There's a bizarre hole beneath my trap, which makes it very weird. Because you can't see the hole. It's proper hardcore trap hole there, isn't it? You cannot see the hole because it is camouflaged. Fall through the hole. Just keep sort of doing this from a distance. Tell you what I should possibly do. I should consider maybe building a medical bay or something so that I can grab people and rescue them. Because unfortunately, Anessa there has gone down for a fair amount of time. She's back up now, so you know it's fine. But if I built like a medical facility, I could possibly get them back on their feet a little bit quicker. But we've got 10 enemies left. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll get through this encounter. And I must admit, I don't know if there's many more. Many more. I want to try and gather all of this shit because I'm fairly certain what's going to happen is they are going to rebuild everything for me, and therefore I can get a lovely supply of extra bits and bobs in a most cheeky fashion. Cheeky boys with the cheeky girls. Oh yeah. Have you got the cheeky boys? Have you got those cheeky girls? No, I have neither cheeky boys nor cheeky girls. More's the pity. Extermination in process. Well, do you know what? I'm saying no to your extermination. And I will fireball you into submission so that you cannot exterminate anybody anymore. And now big assholes are here. Yeah. Oh, dude. Quite brutal. I'm not sure if they can actually get up here anymore owing to the amount of holes in the ground. Which does make life a little bit troublesome, but I suppose I do have fireballs, which have a reasonable distance on them. Although not quite as much distance as that bloke jumping around. Come on. We gotta beat the Powie Yowie into submission. Oh, yeah, we did. Excellent. I suppose it's because he's technically weak to that. Get out of the hole. Ow. No, don't hit me. I'm trying to give them buffage. The buff boys are here. Trash done. Good. Sanitize. Is it? Bin bag, sanitize. Something along those lines. I'm referencing cook, serve, delicious. Because in the first one, I think. I don't know if it appears in the second one. I can't quite remember. But I'm fairly certain it appears in the old first one, at least. Good. Good evening, Mr. Swoon, or Mrs. Swoon. I made a assumption there that was untenable. So I apologise for any assumptions made presently. But welcome nonetheless, Mr. I said it again. I can't help myself. I can't help myself but call you Mr. Swoon. I will try and avoid doing so a third time, but welcome, Swoon! Is that a cross between a spoon and something beginning with V that equals something really funny? Just pretend you heard something funny in that section, and then we can all be quite pleased. Fireballs. Oh, he's so cold. No, don't worry, I've got plenty of flame to wake you up from your cold. Welcome. This is Dragon Quest Builders 2, if you were unaware. And I am J Dragonfang. I have to release my fireballs. Ah, good. And slammage. Now, see, that's what I'm trying to avoid, but I can't help it. I do sort of have that thought track of everyone's a mister until proven otherwise, which is not really the attitude to have, but it's an unfortunate slip of the sort of brain, I suppose. I don't know. Get away! I'll tell you what, let's do some little war bannering. Whoops, no. No! Oh, thank fuck. I thought I'd given my sword away. Christ, that would... Oh, I'm in the hole again. There's so many holes. Now I'm buffing the enemies by mistake. That doesn't happen, by the way, for anybody interested. You cannot buff the enemies. But welcome... Welcome... I know technically now it's sort of known that you are Mr., but I still couldn't help myself but go Mr. Spoon again. Anyway. Hey, bye, come lad. Is this your first playthrough? It is not. It is my second, I believe. Yeah. I played it once previously on the Switchy. It got me through a very hard working Christmas. As my only form of entertainment between editing and... I say hard Christmas. Hard Christmas for me in terms of I was trying to do an advent calendar at the time. And I was trying to do an advent calendar by starting the advent calendar on December 1st. Which, surprisingly enough, not your best move. Because, you see, you kind of have to actually, you know, have the video file ready and waiting on the 1st of December if you're going to do an advent calendar. So I ended up doing very long nights and very long days and everything in between in order to try and get it play the game, edit the videos, upload the videos. And so yeah, any downtime where I just wanted a break, it was spent doing this Dragon Quest Builders. And so I think that might be why I absolutely love this game. Perhaps, I don't know. It was a bastion of ow. Do you mind not doing that? It was a bastion of hope in a otherwise sort of heavily doings period. But arguably, you know, playing a game and editing a video is not necessarily the hardest of doings. I cannot deny this. Oh, we're almost there. We just have this one skelly boy left to kill. Yeah. Oh, he's doing 0, or someone's doing 0. My fireballs still seem to be doing the job. So I will continue. Oh, he's defending. Can I? Oh no, never mind. He stopped defending. I had to release the fireball anyway, so I might as well. But I very much sort of wondered if I could get round behind him and attack him. I wasn't sure if it was a global shield or not, but it didn't make a difference. I recently bit the story for the first time, and it's one of my fave games now. Absolutely, it is so fantastic. You know, I'm not necessarily the hugest fan of building games, but the sort of Dragon Quest elements really punch this one into another level of excellence for me. Oh man, those traps really sting, man. I underestimated you, man. I underestimated the power of building. You might have beaten me, but you never beat the clan, man. Oh, how the master of destruction. Oh, how Hagen. He's the man. I also do stupid voices, if that wasn't obvious. It is over. With your traps and our strength of arms, the children of Hearthstone are no longer any match for us. Oh, good lord. Ooh. Try and do the professional version, shall I? And arguably, to do the professional version, you have to not declare you're doing the professional version first. It's a bit more professional if you don't go, I'll do the professional version first. You've just harpooned your way to following another streamer. So shit. I can't even remember it most of the time. You can see it sort of processing. I think you can hear it processing as I say it. Where it's like, which word is the next word? And yep, there we go. The sentence is that. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, dear. And now that their leader is defeated, I doubt they will trouble us again. Oh, even if the stragglers should try their luck, one look at our fortifications will soon see them scurry away with their tail between their legs. Those traps of yours really were incredible. Our soldiers hardly needed to attack them at all, and yet it feels like something is missing. It just doesn't seem like a real battle without seeing Malroth charging into the fray, beating the baddies 6 ways from Sunday. Indeed, Lady Lulu, the fight feels unfinished without a hearty high-five between Veldin and Malroth. Why didn't he come to our aid? Even with the monsters storming our beaches, he didn't lift a finger to help. This isn't like him. The Marov I know would never abandon us in our hour of need. What in the world is going on with him? Whatever the case, that is one last task. What is one task less? For us all to face, we're making progress. Build traps to defeat the monsters. Completed. There you go. I told you that 20% was actually the defeat the monsters part. Ooh. Ho ho ho. Another challenge complete, I see. Cracking job, Veldin. Well, would you look at that? It's a mini medal. I'll be taking that off for you in the not too distant future. Quality timing there. Because it's genuinely synchronised perfectly with me getting my mini medal. Ooh, just one more tablet target to complete, and I'll give you a magic pencil. Toodle pip for now, son. Now that the monster attack has been successfully repelled, and we have our snowfield, that is 2 targets ticked off the list. All that remains is for us to all work together to show Veldin how good we are at building by creating a grand and stately castle. Once construction is completed, all 3 targets inscribed upon the tablet will be met. Oh, Gadzooks, what an achievement it would be! With this, Veldin will prove himself to be the finest builder in the realm. And our Ireland will finally be blessed with the power of building in every quarter. The Green Gardens, the Scarlet Sands, and the Cerulean Steppe. Why does the Hermit sound so damn creepy? Because I have a limited range, and one of those limited range is damned creepy. Your snowfield is coming along splendidly, Veldin, but we shan't be outdone. We shall return to the castle and resume work immediately. You will see for yourself just how much our building skills have improved. You can leave the entire operation in our hands. After all, you have work of your own to be getting on with. Hey, hello. Yes, I know. I'm very good. Yes, I'm excellent. Yes, I'm the best. You seem to be asleep. I suppose in fairness, I have no more ice lollies for you at the moment, so I guess you can sleep. Also, there's a crab in my domain, and by crab, I mean scorpion. Do I deal with that scorpion? Nah, he's asleep. Leave him be. Build the castle. Well, I suppose arguably. Good lord. A hydrate sticker. Well, I think it is a hydration thing. I will have a sip. Sippy. Also slightly choky, but, you know, that's fine. Right, let's see. Do we want to try and do a little thing? Do we want to do a little thing? Oh, What's tonight's tipple? Exactly the same tipple as every other night, because I am very stuck in my ways. So it is basically cherries and berries squash, as it always is. It always has to be cherries and berries squash. If it's a stream night, it's cherries and berries squash. I suppose you were close with cherry. Clearly I do have a fondness for cherries, which is weird. I suppose I'm just weird, arguably. But I don't actually like cherries. And yet I have cherry cola as my favoured cola. I have, well, technically I have cherry Pepsi Max, or Pepsi Max Cherry, or whatever it is called officially. But it's Pepsi, not Coke, that I tend to drink. Mostly I think because it's slightly cheaper, but I can't say that with 100% certainty. But I also have cherries and berries squash, and I know I'm sort of... I am aware I'm just sort of running around with no real purpose right now. And I fear the reason for that is I am running around with no real purpose right now. There's a sort of plan in my brain, but not 100%. So I kind of build up here. I'm going to leave for today, but next time I see your stream, I'll jump in again. Well, I'll try and do the professional thing. I stream on Thursdays 9 o'clock until 11 o'clock for Dragon Quest Builders 2, 11 o'clock through to midnight-ish with Graveyard Keeper, and then I am usually back again Saturday at 4:30 for Saturday RPG, where we play a little bit of World of Final Fantasy at the moment. And then I also do Wednesday afternoons at 4:30. Aha! Here we go. We've built the maximum of our areas. Excellent. We've found the upper limit of the world, which is kind of what we want. Although I must admit, we do slightly want to get rid of this ugly tower, which is going to be more difficult now I've done that. We'll do that, and then we'll do sort of that. What we'll have to do is a very awkward system of put hey hop doop 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 doop, and now probably just destroy the block I'm on. There we go. That'll do. Excellent. Right, so I am going to slightly flatten this mountain so that I have capacity to build on it. Seems like a lot of people like cherry flavouring without actually eating cherries. Yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? And you'll test me with cola and grenadine syrup. But by test, do you mean I have to identify that it is cola and grenadine syrup, or you're testing whether I like it? Because I'm guessing right now I will probably like it. The opponent played Garbage Lord. Excellent. Test you like it. Okay. Because as I say, my bet would be very much on the yes I will. Because I used to... I don't have it anymore. It's one of those ones where we did used to have a sort of little drinks cabinet. But we don't. We sort of re-evaluated the lounge at one point, and the drinks cabinet was sort of one of the things that disappeared. Mostly because I think we didn't particularly use it as a drinks cabinet all that much. It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, we didn't have occasion to do much in the way of drinking with it, so there was no significant point in... Right, so I think... Yeah, I mean, if that's the upper limit to the world, we should be fine building structures on this plane here. So, yeah. I think... But yeah, I think I did mention once before I used to do... Because I think grenadine is just a cherry syrup, isn't it? It's not actually an alcohol. I realise I technically said it. We had an alcohol cupboard that included grenadine, but I'm fairly certain grenadine isn't actually alcoholic, because otherwise I fed alcohol to a bunch of underage teenagers when I took it into school, and we did some cocktails. I think it was part of the actual schooling thing. It wasn't just suddenly randomly I went, do you know what I want to do? Make cocktails. Right, yeah, this is going to be awkward, isn't it? Because I can't quite get down where I need to get down. It's just sugar, no alcohol. That's what I thought. But yeah, I made sort of what it does is it's heavy. It's heavy and thick, and so if you pour it in like an orange juice combo, you get it sort of merge at the bottom, so it's very red at the bottom, up into an orange, up into a lesser orange, and it goes very orange, I suppose, because it is in fact orange. So I don't know precisely how I'm going to get this done after all, but still. Because it's very difficult to build downstairs. Especially with arseholes. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, right, you are attacking me. I wasn't gonna... Oh, well, looks like you're not attacking me anymore, dickhead. Anyway, the dilemma we have here is how to do this. Can I inquire what you are currently doing with that mountain? I am going to attempt to build a staircase down from it, is the general idea. But as I say, building a staircase down is surprisingly difficult. But I need to build a staircase down, ideally, to assess precisely how best to deal with the situation. So I think we might just have to sort of make a very awkward substructure, which is going to be relatively ugly in fairness, but one of those things where it's like somewhat of a necessity. I fear its ugliness will simply be a requirement to the current situation. Oh no, that's not the right place, is it? That's the right place. There we go. But yeah, I can't remember. I think there were some other ingredients in what I think I called like the Sunset Rise or some such. It definitely had like a really on the nose sort of name. I mean, I suppose I could just guess and make a flat bit if needed, or the problem is if I guess too long, it's not too bad. If I guess too short, however, it's going to be devilishly awkward. But I suppose it would be a structure. Okay, let's just have a guess and go something like, I don't know, maybe something right here. And what we can do is we'll build it from down here, and it will give us access to, whoops, not 2 blocks, mate, not 2 blocks. There we go, something like that. I would start at the bottom, make it 1 block wide. That's not a bad shout. It's not a bad idea. I don't know if I'm going to do that idea, but it's not a bad idea. Oh, I'm definitely not going to run out of blocks. I promise you that much. Plus, I can harvest lots and lots of these blocks. So, the biggest problem will be making it look pretty in the end. You're right, it is less blocks to remove if I do too much, but, you know, I'm not a good... Whoops. I'm not a good sort of person. I'm not the sort of person who thinks logically like that. I'm the sort of person who builds a massive staircase and then regrets his life decisions. God damn you. Right, so here, what I think we want to do is just build this bit a little bit flatter. And that way we can build a little staircase. Not quite there. We'll move it 1 over, that's it. Oh, no. It's because I got wood in the way. My wood got in the way. Right, there we go. We've now got... And we'll actually place some stairs here. Get rid of that fucking tree. Get rid of this tiny tree. Get rid of you, tiny tree. Tiny tree! Why must you be here, tiny tree? And... you... do you know where I moved it over one? Oh, I think we'll move it back. Oh, dearie me. What are you fucking like? An absolute div. That's what you're like. Yes, indeed. And now, yeah. Trundle, 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 trundle. Hello! Castle here. And we might try and make it a slightly regal floor if we fancy. Oops, that's the wrong place for a block. No, yeah, no, that is not. I'm going to run out of food, aren't I? Which is of course, are going to be an issue. Is that going to look okay with the stairs there? Yeah. Yeah, because we've got a spare block there to put something fanciful, perhaps. Plus, actually, I might... What I'm sort of thinking is I'll make the staircase here 2x2. Which, in fairness, I might make the staircase here 2x2 as well. And then just make something fancy on the sides. Possibly a handrail, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do sort of Star Wars territory or not. We don't do roofs, but we might do handrails. Which is fine. God damn it. Surprisingly difficult to build in 100% control at all times, but there you go. Hopefully, as I go, I'm going to get a little bit more... The more I get used to the method and process, the more I will start being able to do it a little bit swifter. Now, will I end up having to destroy those trees, or will those trees survive the process? I don't know, but I promise, if I have to destroy some trees, like all good big companies, I will attempt to replant some trees in the future. But no, I think that tree is going to survive. Well, by survive, I mean it's not going to have any sunlight and it's going to probably die of lack of nutrients, but, you know, it's not actually been killed off by me. I did get slightly in a pattern, and then I immediately lost it. But never mind. Tell that to all the bushes you've pulled up. Look, I don't care about bushes. Now I'm just deliberately being sloppy there. Yeah, I know, I'm absolutely starving, which is going to be a problem. Oh, I do have some black coffee. Oh, only 5% though. 6%, that's not particularly good either. We need a proper... Do I have any substantial meals? 70%. 15%. 40% sugar. Yeah, I suppose it's going to have to be... Yeah, I think it's going to have to be the superior stew for now. Really get some food inside of me, so I can do this. How far we got? I mean, if this links up, you know, I will declare myself a genius. Now, the odds of it actually linking up are slim to fucking none. But if it does, holy balls, the holiest of balls. I think it might be a sign. If it lines up, I might have to do the lottery this week. Because clearly it is a muddy. Which arguably, by the time I get to do the lottery, I suppose it won't be my day any longer, so it won't actually prove anything, but... But for now, we'll just try and focus on the task at hand. And, oops, please cease and desist your bullshits. And I said it was going to be easier building a staircase down, up than down. It's proving not so much. But yeah, I think we will end up with a flat section. Which is fine. I don't mind having a flat section, because it, you know, we can possibly do something with said flat section. Wait, just do double block like that. No. Yeah, I'm willing to accept you might be right, but I'm now stuck in a method, and I can no longer change the method. Plus, I'm not 100% sure it would work out perhaps the way you think it will, but I might be mistaken. Cocksuckers. Cocksuckers! All of the suckers, all of the cock. All of the cock, all of the time. That's what cock's about. God damn it. Now, okay, so let's try and assess roughly where we're at here. So I can decide where I want sort of the flat chamber. I think we'll build up and over that original existing staircase. We might need to destroy it for the sake of prettiness, but arguably I don't know how pretty I'm going to make any of this, truth be told. Are we now in line? I think we might now be in line, so... Oh, they built a garden in the back. Oh, very nice. Because this chalk is only really temporary, I think I'll probably try and use the transformer trowel to get it looking a bit nicer. And I may even extend it out slightly further than the 4 blocks, but... ba 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 ba. Am I one step higher? I am one step higher. Bollocks. Now, the big question. The big question. Do I go back and start this again? Or do I just build a step down? Can't deny, I think building a step down, A, would be easier, and B, I think it's going to be nice, because you sort of come in here and then you take your final step down onto the mountain paradise. You can sort of go do 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 ha. Or am I just being lazy? I'm probably just being lazy, but I'm kind of fine with the laziness. Do 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 da do da. Back down, here we go. Oh, do do da day. Holy fucking balls! That's a big staircase. Hello, 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 hello. Ah, broke. We broke. Aha. Aha. Oh, he. Oh, there's a tree in my way. Fuck that tree. Fuck that tree. Fuck that tree. Whoops. Surprisingly difficult to build staircases. But welcome to Chester Phoenix. How are you? And how are your doings? That was amazingly racist, wasn't it? It wasn't intended to sound quite as racist as it came out, but there you go. And if anybody else has changed their doings, do feel free to update on your doings. And if your howings or doings have changed, do feel free to update us. Just got done playing some Jackbox games with IRL friends.
What is this IRL friends? I do not understand the concept.
The digital world is the only world where I have my digital monsters and all of my digital friends. But that's always a good laugh. Jackbox is rather entertaining. Which, is it just a general spread of Jackbox? Or specific ones? Wait, who did I see 2 days ago? That was biomorphic metal polymer creation designed to distract people. Oh, there you go, a bot. Yeah, exactly. I just tried to say it in a fancier way than a bot. And if you saw my bottom, then, you know, well, lucky you. It's magnificent. Well, it's vast, so it gives a sense of value. I think that's a Red Dwarf reference, but I might be wrong. It might be something else, but still. I wasn't hosting, so I don't know which one. That's fair. There we go. Magnificent. I have built a stairway to nowhere. And of course, this is only really for like humans to go. Normal people, the normies down there. Because really, what I can do is just toss myself off, which is basically what I always like to do at all times, especially if I can land on a bunch of hearts. I mean, if I can toss myself off and land it on the stairs, I am very pleased with myself, because that's quite a distance and quite an angled shot. It's like Captain America's shield. Dunk, 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 dunk. It's on the stairs now. It's also made of metal. Excellent. I don't quite know what else I want to do with the staircase to everywhere, but, you know, it's a reasonable start. Right, what I also sort of want to do here... Do I have some arid tiles? Yeah, I do. So we'll build it out of these for now. Again, we might want to sort of make adjustments, but let's try and do something with this tablet target thing again. So, bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. And then, if we sort of... Do I have that sort of filthy dirt? Chert? I think it is chert, yes. I've only got 7 of them, but still, I suppose 7's good enough, I guess. But arguably we want to... Oh, actually, arguably... no, we want to sort of... One of my mates is now posting all the horrible things we wrote. Well, that doesn't surprise me. That is the fairly standard practice, I believe, for Jackbox. Both the horrible things and then the proud posting of said horrible things post-game is a standard fare with that one. Right, so we want to sort of... That's it. So... I have to start using a different dirt source, which is not the best, but it does technically sort of go with our cock. It goes with my cock, but you know. Now, so what's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. So ideally, what we want to do here, we do sort of want to have a flat piece here. If we ditch those two, we've got a nice flat piece there. And then we've got staircase there and there. Staircase there and there. And then we've got a sort of path here, which again I might try and sort of... I think the trowel is... Yeah, the trowel is going to be an awkward size for what I want. So I might have to dig it out and do it manually. Because I want it in sort of sections of 4, which is clearly not what the game wants it in. So we want to start our staircase ideally sort of there. Now, is that going to quite do what I want it to do? I'm not convinced it will, but oh, that's the trowel, so we don't want to... no, I should be able to place it there again. So, how about you just fuck off and not be a dick? Get ourselves some more of this chert. There we go, that's not so bad. And if we replace the chert there and there, we can make a not quite perfect, but equally not quite perfect, but I don't have a perfect butt. There we go, and if we sort of... Well, let's use the gloves for this one, because it is just a replacement service. Marvellous. And then, yeah, we can pilfer a bit more over there. Pop that there. Some days you just can't get rid of a bush. That's because I wanted the hammer this time. We don't want that bush to exist. Because that's a dead bush. It's a dead giveaway you didn't want that bush to exist, because you took it and got rid of it. That should be fine to take that block there. If we take that block there, that will slightly even things up. I have to say, though, I was disappointed none of my friends let me do the bit I came up with for my in-game name. Oh, I see. What was the bit you came up with, if it is safe to say on Twitch? Because there might be a very good reason your friend said, no, you can't do that. You can't say that, ever. There's no saying that. The world doesn't want you to say that thing. There we go. I mean, it's not like meant to be a perfect structure, but it does give me perfect access to the tablet targets. And then it allows me to pop down the stairs and grab that, and then grab everything else. Fortunately, it was one of the few things that... few things from the session that can be repeated. Unlike that noise, which should never be repeated. Right, so let's see if we've got any sort of odd objet d'art that we could use as sort of a nice looking... Absolute cocksucker. Tried to hump the ground for a moment because I was getting rid of a bush. There's some nice purple flagstone. That's a nice one. I'm going to unlock the purple flagstone. I'm not 100% convinced I'm going to be able to build much purple flagstone, but we'll see. Yeah, it requires red dye. Oh, good lord. I suppose it doesn't require blue dye as well, but I suppose red is close enough to what they're after as a suggestion. I called myself the Legend 27 and had the whole ad script pulled up on my phone. I see. We could use wood logs, maybe? Or we could try and put in iron stanchions. Again, I'll unlock it, but I'm fairly certain it's going to be built of iron, obviously. A thin iron pole for cordoning off crowds. Connect when placed adjacently. And I don't have infinite. I do, however, have infinite wood. So maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I could. And maybe I should. I could use stepping stones as well. Tart it up a little bit, maybe. Especially at the bottom there. Especially because I can build as many of these fuckers as I want. I can build so many of stepping stones because I've got infinite stone. Infinite stone and infinite wood. Picket fencing. I'll unlock it again because I've got plenty of hearts, although I think you can go through them quite swiftly if you don't sort of hold yourself back. A partition wrought of wood crafted so as to be conveniently connectable. That's just wood as well, but can be dyed. Interesting. Those wooden handrails can be dyed as well. I don't have the dye I really, really want, though, so I don't know if I care too much about having dye. A butt rest, a column crown. We'll just clarify, it doesn't say butt rest. Just in case someone thought, is he serious? Are you legitimately thinking it's called a butt rest? No, it's a buttress. But I thought I'd be funny. Well, I thought I'd attempt to be funny. Carved murals. Oh, here's the picket fencing again. I might use the wooden handrails, truth be told, because I think they might look quite nice. But I can't say that with absolute certainty. Yeah, I'd like to dye them, but I don't have the dye supplies to really bother with that sort of thing. And I don't have the iron supplies to really do the iron stanchions, so I think it's going to be just a shed load of these. 1,000! I have 1,000 wooden blocks. You fucking bitch! You cannot come between me and my wooden blocks. Take out my wooden blocks. Now what we want to do is also find those stone stairs or stone pieces and see if I like putting them there. I'm just curious how the lattice wood ends up being. Oh, I see. It is actually sort of. Yeah, I could possibly live with that as a little. Only sort of like as a little shelter here. I'm gonna want to build a shed load more of those. Where is my lattice? How many lattices do you want? How many lattices are you offering me? 1,000 once again. I could go higher than 1,000 if I particularly wanted to, I think. But it does break into two groups, I suppose, is the only slight disadvantage there. Pretty pillars. Yeah, let's have some pretty pillars, maybe. Ooh, 1,000 lettuces. Sounds like a lot of lettuces. It would be. Yes. Oh, I can build as many pretty pillars as I like as well. Excellent. We'll go for 100 of these, simply because I can't bother to hold the button any longer than that for now. That is not a good enough excuse. I can't quite remember. Yggdrasil Dew. What's that actually doing for me? Is that a revival? Or... Oh, it's HP for all. Okay, that's fine. We'll take out the sort of 999 type ones, and then we'll take out the pretty pillars. Maybe instead of the dirt for now. That should probably suffice. Stone lantern. Yeah, that might look quite nice in places. I don't really need the blocks there at the moment. What do I require if I want a stone lantern? I can't help but think that's going to be in light sources, surely. Yeah. Stone and oil, so not so bad. Let's build a few spare. Let's have 22, and that'll grind it up to 30. So that's not so bad. Are you going to be... No. That sucks, doesn't it? It's not an intelligent corner piece. What do we want to try and do with the corner piece? Is there a corner piece? Have I just missed a corner piece? No, not as far as I can tell. So I sort of see it. Oh, that's a stone handrail. Oh, okay, I might do stone handrails then, instead of the other ones. Yeah, because I've got infinite stone anyway, so we might as well build a load of these as well. And once more, give me 1,000. There we go. Because a lot of the other things are going to be stone. Although having said that, that wood trellis is wood. So yeah, not my best move. Classical columns. We've got 133. Whoops. Tell you what, let's save it just in case. I want to just make sure it doesn't do nasty, horrible things and gets away with it. That's the crucial issue. Will it get away with this? Stone handrail. It's interesting. I've only got the 7 there, so I'm assuming the rest of them are somewhere else. Let's sort the inventory, because then certain items will be next to certain other items, and we should be able to spot them, maybe. I will clarify again, all of this is entirely pointless. But isn't life entirely pointless? Existence is futile, and death inevitable. So yeah, we might use stone handrails, and I might try and use these columns in some fashion. Probably don't need any more of that, so I wonder, is that going to look decent enough? Yeah, actually, that not too bad. Well, there was extra column pieces, wasn't there? That's a column pedestal, that's just a standalone column, which might be slightly nicer, but I don't mind those. Stone copings, stone cappings. Can you cope with a stone capping? I think that Castle Belvedere is fucking enormous. I mean, I could use the log pillars, vertical logs here, but I can't deny I quite like the stone pillars. I think it goes against that wooden fencing quite nicely. Yeah. We'll just have a nice enclosure there. I must admit, this staircase here, I think I want slightly further away. And remember when I said I don't need those arid blocks? I needed those arid blocks. Now, yeah, it gives me a little bit of extra room there. Although having said that, maybe I've taken it too far now. I only really want that'll do. That'll do. That's nice enough. Now, I can't quite remember. I'm pretty certain this does work, but no, it does not work. Okay, that's fine. Diddly. I wonder what this will look like. No, I don't like that. All of that. Yeah, I could have sworn. Dude, I will fuck you up. I will fuck you up, son. Yeah? Well, let's just finish off a little bit more barrier here. Because I don't know. I don't necessarily think the barrier is going to stop them, but it might just discourage them, at least to some extent. And then here, yeah, I think we can probably get away with another column there and then finish this off. And then, yeah, we've got a lovely little build area. And now, what we can do... Oops, that's on top. We can build a lovely little thing there. But I suppose arguably we could do that. A double tap might look alright. Whoops. Sort of just a multi-tap lattice of this stuff. Here, so that, and then just, whoops, not that, but that. I don't mind that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with that. Put that there, put that there. Yeah, that's made a nice little staircase. Oh, you're a nice little staircase, aren't you? Oh, you're a nice little staircase. Yeah, you are. Best staircase I've ever built. I do like it. I did genuinely quite like that. So, that's alright, isn't it? Nice. Fuck off. I'm going to kill you. Whether you like it or not. I'm going to kill you. Also running out of food again. Food again, food again, food again. Now, do we want to go with a wood lattice structure here? I'll kill you as many times as you come over here, you little shit. I'm wondering if a simple wooden door might look quite nice in the middle there as well. And then... if we're going to sort of... we're going to put another one of these sort of structures here. And then we'll probably try and track the... what's it up above there, perhaps. And then, what, nestled in the back there. Oh, yeah, that's alright, isn't it? A couple of nice little stone lamps. I must admit, I don't like the orientation of the stone lamp. I think, unless it is exactly the same no matter where you put them. No, there you go. It depends on where you place them as to which direction they face. Fuck off, son. Fuck off. I will kill you as many times as is entirely necessary to kill you. Right, so I'm thinking sort of... we build this out here a little bit. And then do the same sort of column effect. And then probably... yeah, I'm thinking maybe the column there. A bit of fencing there. Whoops, not there. A bit of fencing there, and then I'll put a door in there. I think that'll look quite nice. Let's try and find my doors. Wooden sliding door? I mean, they are one of the nicer looking doors. And we have put a slightly... oh, I mean, it's unfortunate it does slide into a sort of pre-existing thing. But I think it goes with the lanterns, because there's a slightly Chinesey vibes it's got, or Japanesey vibes. Asian vibes, I suppose. So let's just see... other doors, that's what I was looking for. Other doors, which are all here. Could do a paper sliding door. I mean, if I wanted... well, I would need paper, but... sliding glass door, sliding general door. Hello, I'm sliding general door. Castle window, no. Simple door. No, I think it's the wooden sliding door. So we'll get a load more of these. Because you never know when they'll be handy. 76, that'll do. 77. 77, that's how many we needed. 77. I knew maths. I knew the maths, I promise. Ba-ding. There we go. I think we do, yeah, I think I do want to sort of... something... now I'm not so sure about this. But we'll try it. We gave sort of a free gap behind... whoops, damn it. I need to rescue those columns from my bag. Oh no, we're alright. But after every strike we're going to be tired, so I'm going to have to try and get some more food. So it's not too bad when you're building, I don't think. Oh, I need to rescue those columns, don't I? It's not too bad when you're building stuff, because you don't need the energy. However, when you are... oh, hello! It's a large room. Oh! Awesome! I thought he got demoted. Oh, what? So he's now sliding corporal door. Or sliding private door, maybe? Did he go all the way down? Did he just slide all the way down the ranks and become a sliding private door? Increase your overall fanciness. Why, yes. Yes, I did. I don't know precisely. Well, I suppose because this is classified as a large room. Ho, ho, ho. Another challenge complete, I see. Cracking job. Well, would you look at that? It's a mini medal. I think I get his magic pencil now. You've completed 20 tablet targets. Unbelievable. In honour of your astonishing accomplishment, I'll reward you with my magic pencil. It's got an eraser on the end. Another indispensable tool for the budding builder. Woo! I can't remember. Oh, sketch scenes and structures onto blueprints. Oh, I do remember. Yeah, I remember that. A magic pencil. It's a magic pencil. He gave me his magic pencil. It's enormous. Does it have a rubber on? Yes. No, it actually doesn't. It has a strange hammer. Oh, it's a hammer logo. But yeah, you can see it's a chunky pencil, isn't it? Girthy. Quite short, but girthy. Just mark out an area that takes your interest and you can sketch it into something like a blueprint and build it all over again somewhere else. Sounds brilliant, doesn't it? Give it a try and see if it can help you comp your tablet targets. I've gotten too hot around the collar because of my pencils. Finish 10 more tablet targets and I'll give your own chisel to pip for now, son. Chisel, I think, is quite good. Makes angular blocks, as you would possibly expect with a chisel. The area enclosed by 2 pencil markers can be turned into a blueprint. Press RT to place the markers, then approach one, and press A to turn the area into a blueprint. I honestly don't think I've ever really used the pencil, simply because it's not really one of those things that kind of leaps out and goes, yeah, it's necessary, because it's just not. It's just not a requirement, to be honest. It's not a requirement. Okay, so there's a door there. There's plentiful doors out of here. I must admit, I might just build a door. I think maybe that one. Oh yeah, of course. I'm definitely gonna have to feed the little shit, because as I say, after every hammer blow, he's gonna be kicking up that fuss, which is most frustrating. A little sort of back way out. Oh god. Interestingly enough, fun little fact here, we'll try and explore. So I'm going to do that entire line. So if I just do one hammer strike, he'll go, oh, I'm tired. But if I go like that, on an uninterrupted, dickheads are doing it for themselves. Oh, the sword strike will also tire him out as well. But yeah, if you do repeated hammer blows like this, you can actually carry on hammering forevermore without I mean, it's doing the hammer walk, baby. Can't go downhill though. You're stuck on a plane, and if I go near my structures, I'm going to destroy them. So I'm going to have to release it. But it's an interesting way if you need to move around whilst hungry. You can sort of do so. It's not what I'd call optimal, but it's equally not like terrible. I do feel like maybe that needs to. Yeah, I think that just increases the aesthetics slightly. That might have been a step too far. Though, having said that, no. I sort of want it symmetrical, but it just doesn't quite. No, I think it did look better still. It feels very unnecessary to be there, but never mind. Right, other than that, it's quite pleasant. Right, let's. Oh, I don't need the war banner for now, so we'll put some form of food substance in here. But we are seriously running low on foodstuffs. I'm gonna have to go do a sort of massive kitchen run or something. I suppose I do have a restaurant in fairness, don't I? Are they cooked crab claws? They are cooked crab claws, excellent. That should be enough to chow down and get a fair amount of energy back. There we go, that'll do. I never usually go up to 100%, although technically, I mean, obviously that's doing a fairly easily recognisable number. I'll tell you what, let's twin those stairs this side. Just to make life a little bit easier here, although we will want to sort of... I feel like there should be a warning sign there. These are stairs to nowhere, sir. Nobody please deal with these stairs. Right, I think that might prove a good place for something. Maybe the lantern again? Or maybe a stone pillar this time, perhaps. Although no, I think maybe a stone pillar at the stairs there. Yeah, that's alright. The crucifix, crucible? The crest of the stairs? I don't know. Yeah. I think this is going to be alright. It's much easier going down the stairs with this. One more there. Yes. That is delightful. Now, one key question I've got is what will... I suppose I need a tile of some kind. What can we get rid of that I don't need right now? I suppose the crab claws again. What sort of tile? Just any old tile, because I'm just experimenting to see if I can... Okay, excellent. So yes, I can sort of exchange those under steps still, which is good. I likes that fact. Excellent. Right, so I'm still wondering if a lantern would look okay there. It would, but I do feel... Let's get the chalk out again. I do feel what you need there is... Yeah, okay. Whoops. No, get rid of that thing. Right. Get rid of that. That there. I realise I only just built those stairs, but it doesn't matter. That's it. That's inevitably going to look a little bit better, I think. Now what we really need to do is sort this area out a little bit more, I think. Pick a number from 1 to 13. I see. Let's go for 5. Fumph. The number is fumph. So you've got 5 and 6. What you do with 5 and 6, I do not know. But your will is your own. Now pick a number 1 to 3. 2. We'll slap her in the middle. And that's not a way of courting a woman. Don't slap her in the middle. She won't appreciate it. Trust me, I tried. Did not end well. And now we go here and place that there. Excellent. Now we'll destroy that just to make it... God only knows what's going to go in this direction. Nothing, as far as I'm aware. You're now contractually obliged to tell us why we chose those numbers. Just in case you were planning on sort of going, yep, no, I've got the numbers now, that's fine. You are contractually obliged now to tell us what the numbers mean. Maybe I'll build some kind of secret facility here, where I can take the people and the populace and do terrible experiments with them. No, I'm not likely to do that. But I might try and build some building here so that it at least has some kind of purpose. I was trying to pick a character to mess around with in King of Fighters 15. Oh, good lord, 15. Oh my. I don't think I've ever played a King of Fighters. Well, I might have. In fairness, I've played a lot of games, so there's every probability that I've played a game of King of Fighters at some point. Now, do we want more pillars? Because I feel like more pillars is going to be a bit sort of busy. Is that how we did that? No, we want... I mean, it doesn't really matter if they match or not, but I sort of want them approximately matching in some fashion at least. And yeah, the stone blocks it's here. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And then dunk, 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 oh, dink, and a dink. We can do the dink there. We can't do the dink on the other side, so we might have to just put in some supporting doings, so that we can at least make them even in a nice way. A nice pleasant way. Well, very concerned when you picked 5 as the character I've played the most in King of Fighters game, as the character I've played the most in other King of Fighters games in that team. Well, you always had the backup number of 6, so you could have chosen whichever. Slightly defeats the point of a random character choice, but nonetheless. Now, do I want to sort of... I don't mind that, although I don't mind it, he says, destroying it immediately. No, it's just I feel like there's something else to be done. It's a bit restricting feeling, but it feels like it should be what's there. Which makes me wonder if maybe we want to just move that forward. Whoops, not that one. Not that there. No, please put that back. Yeah, that might not be so bad. Because then I suppose we could pick up the fence behind that and go here. Whee! Yeah. And then, yes, we want fencing there. No. Standard position, and ding, 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 ding. Fence for days. There's just 2 buttons I'm holding down, and he'll just do this. I can do this all day. Yeah, I think that would have been King of Dinosaur, so I guess I'll do him next. That's fair. King of Dinosaur. Excellent. It's a hell of a thing for Mr. Blue Boosh to end up with King of Dinosaur. I realise technically it would be more appropriate if it was Mr. CSMP who ended up with King of Dinosaur as his choice, but nonetheless, it was amazing. Oops. No! You've broken the system game. We had a perfect system going and you broke it for me. Don't do that. No, unfortunately there are no lifts. As far as I know, there's springs, but I don't think there's any actual lifts. So I could make an elaborate spring mechanism to try and spring up there, but I think a staircase is easier. Hey, excellent. I want to figure out a sort of gap filler there and there, but I don't know what I want to have as that gap filler. I feel like I want something statuey, maybe, but I'm not sure. Oh, whoosh! There we go. I think what we also want to do is just... Now, whether I do this for the entire stretch or not, I don't know. But I think we do want that there. And what we might want... do we like that? Yeah, I don't... Well, do I like that? It's whether I tolerate it in a moment or two is more the question. So I accidentally put an extra one there, so we'll put an extra one there. And then we put an extra one there and an extra one there. And then we put another one of our lanterns in. Yes. Excellent. Oh, I likes it. I likes it a lot. Do you know what? I am going to extend this bit here. And I'm going to extend the other side as well. But I feel like this walkway could do with being a slightly bigger walkway at this point. So again, I just want it sort of looking slightly grandiose and lovely. I realise entirely pointless to make it look grandiose and lovely, but you know, whatever. That castle seems to have stalled, which is interesting. Yeah, they seem to just be sort of wandering around. Theoretically, they're supposed to be doing it all by themselves. I'm not sure, because there's no actual quest turned off, I don't think. Let's just double check the map. No, there's no quest turned off. Any quests anywhere else? No. Annoying, but I don't know what to do about it. So we'll just have to leave it for now, I think. Now, I think what we want to do is certainly... No, we don't want a 2 there, do we? No. Oops, don't hump the ground again. That's one of the things we want to do, and then that, and then that, and then that. And there, and there. Now, I don't know, I sort of want to try and do a different handrail down this section, but I may end up changing my mind, I suppose. So, would a pillar look good here? It would block the candles, really, wouldn't it? So no, is my honest answer. I don't think it will. Will it look okay up here? No, I don't think it does. I think I want this. I know! I'm doing very sort of anti-Star Wars. I'm doing lots and lots of handrails. So what I'm thinking here as well, let's extend that out slightly. So that I can put a sort of almost twinned area here. Where we have, yeah, I likes that. I likes that. A reasonable chunk. We do. I suppose we could do these ones again, couldn't we? They didn't look too bad. I suppose the key question is there a sort of what would be traditionally considered middle? So we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Excellent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So theoretically this one should be the central one. Whether that actually works out or not, I don't know. I don't know if I can be bothered to calculate it. But because the pillars did actually look quite nice against this area, so I'm thinking maybe that. Do the top one as well, please. There we go. Will it bug you? There are bits of a dropped item just under the bridge there. Not really. It's the honest truth. I deposit my items all over the place, so it really doesn't make much difference. Now, I do feel like there should perhaps be an exit point along this bridge, but I don't know. I mean, arguably, there shouldn't be an exit along a bridge, should there? But I've got a nice little jump there, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I can collect some of these, certainly. I don't always leave them just lying around, but it doesn't honestly bother me if they are. If I catch them, I try to grab them, simply because a lot of them, like, that was a pillar. If it's just a bit of dirt, it's like of no consequence, couldn't give a shit. But if it's something of some worth, I do tend to sort of try. Anyway, we'll try and land on my staircase there. Marvellous. Whee! Excellent. I'm sorry, mate, you do realise this is a building zone. You're not allowed on this building zone, sir. Right, okay, so... Superb. Next time, we'll try and do something with this area. We'll probably build out a little bit further along that line and sort of flatten this area a bit more. But this is sort of the height I'm looking at, so we'll sort of probably run a line across there and run a line across there. And we'll try and do something fancy. Last time I was on this, I did build a glass bottom swimming pool hanging off the edge of the cliff. Now, whether I do that again, I don't know, because I'm trying to avoid doing exactly what I did the previous occasions, but sometimes that's difficult. Do you know what? It's annoying. It's been annoying, but that technically that gets in the way of the light, so it makes no sense. Oops, never mind. Whoops, no, not that either. do wonder... No, I don't... I think it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. I think we'll leave it at it's alright. And see where we can go from there. I wonder if a pillar would look good here. Or whether that would be a bit too... No, that's a bit too shit, actually. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. All my pillars are down there now. I suppose we might as well go and get them. So many good cards are only in the master set, and this other monster I want is a set that is otherwise complete trash. That is a shame. Fancy's always good, yeah. Like the observation deck hanging off the side of the tower in Chicago that's completely glass. Is it? I don't know. But I'll take your word for it. So you need some castle blocks. But I thought you were getting all this yourself, you dildos. Yeah. Do I really have to build all your fucking castle blocks for you? Apparently, yes. The answer appears to be a resounding yes. Yes, I do. Fine. Well, I suppose my build area is pretty close nowadays. Well, I say that. It's enclosed in a fancy network of stuff. I don't know if it's classified as fancy or not, but it's enclosed. And that's got to count for something, right? Vault tile, no. I was going to say we should have castle tiles. We've got plenty of marble, I suppose, so that'll do. I don't know if like another 1,000 will do. I say another 1,000 will do. Probably won't, but I was going to test this sort of stepping stone out to see whether I liked it, but might leave that piece there. But I don't know if I really want to do the entire area in that. Also, I wanted to find something there, didn't I? So I don't really need ladders right now, so that can be exchanged for vault tiles, castle wall, sorry. We'll take the 999 and give them 999, and then they can get the fuck on with building this castle after all. Are there any other obvious blocks you want, people? Great view of the city, but also a great way to trigger acrophobia. I imagine so. Oh, there's a couple of pillars down there. Oh, grab those. And that is why I built in back doors, because I wanted to make sure I could access this little area at any given point in time, at a moment's notice. Right, so what did I want? Oh, I wanted to look for anything that could be nice and fancy and pleasant as a sort of extra along that side piece, but I mean, wooden pillar, iron pillar, maybe. I think the crested viper fountain is enormous, so I don't think that's going to be suited. A rigid rope, thick length of cord, perfect for stringing things up. I suppose that's probably going to be if you want to put balloons. Although having said that, the balloons appear to... Oh no, maybe the rope and the balloons do go together quite well. I don't really have a purpose to put balloons up there. A fierce fountain, interesting. Placing water to activate, so that's not really something we want to be bothering with at the moment. Metal memorial, super spouter, regular fountain, some armour again if we really wanted armour. Swords, but that's not going to really stand there properly. Treasures and trapdoors, lovely little... so we'll unlock it, so I've got the description of it. Nobody knows whose turn it is, or who's winning or losing. That's treasures and trapdoors for you. Wooden cabinets, they're not really something you'd find on a sort of... just random toilets in the middle of nowhere. A random bubbly bath. A great big bathtub that blasts bathers with bubbles. Toasty table? No, we don't really need toasty tables. I suppose some kind of fanciful light source, but we've already got sort of fancy lamps. Fleur lamp. Slime lights. No, we don't really need slime lights. No, I really don't think there's much here that's gonna... I wonder if they're 3 or 2. I suppose they're wood, so fuck it, we can just build a load of them and find out. I've got a feeling they're going to be 3 long, which is just too long for what I'm after. Which is a bloody nuisance. Interesting. Oh, a wooden blind headrail. I thought it was a wooden blind handrail, and I was thinking, that's weird. Why would you have a wooden blind handrail? But, siltstone column, meh. Alternate fancy pillars, meh. Meh. That don't impress me. These are 2! Perfect! Whoops. Oh, there we go, we've finished. Oh, shit. I didn't... Well, I suppose I gave them the castle blocks. By Jove, we've done it! There's a slidey door. Oh, no. No, there's... It's fine. I suppose we can talk through the wood fence, but there's like 2 sliding doors over there, love. I suppose if I moved one of those that sliding door down, I could put like a double sliding door passage in that middle corridor there. How about this, Veldin? We have built an entire castle for you. Yeah, that's lovely. You've built an entire castle. I've built an entire sky staircase. Don't know who did the most work, but I think it was me. And we've done it all by ourselves. Oh, very good, very good. Yes. You've forgotten a bunch of staircases. Yeah, that's ugly. That is. Plus, you've not really done a floor. Well, yeah. All in all, C-. Look upon our tall, towering walls. We even have the beginnings of a second story. And what is more, we have laid a rich red carpet to make our future throne room even more majestic. Fine work, if I do say so myself. Oh, hello, you've all come in here. Why is it... sorry, can I just ask? How come, in amongst the entire populace, yeah, the only one who's worked out how to use the door is the Powie Yowie? Can any of you answer this question? I don't think you can. You're all morons. I apologise, Zara. You've figured out how to use sliding doors as well. Well done. The Powie Yowie and the woman who talks like this. I can't tell you how happy I am to see the castle completed. It's almost overwhelming to see our hard work finally pay off. Oh, gadzooks, until this moment I had no idea what a brilliant builder I am. My capabilities are almost frightening. Oh, we built this castle on rock and roll. In your honour, Felden. It is yours to do with as you please, my lamb. Yes, I think basically you can use the castle and build your own rooms and stuff, which is quite nice. Now that our castle is finally complete, we would all be honoured if you would join us on a brief tour of it. Oh, gadzooks, Anessa, must we really? I'm a little nervous at the idea of a builder of Veldin's renown scrutinising my handiwork. Well, I'm not nervous, not one bit. I know for a fact that Veldin will be moved to tears by the quality of our work. Come, let us not waste any more time on idle chit-chat. Let the tour begin. Oh, they all seem to have awfully high opinion of their work. Something tells me this isn't going to go as well as they expect. I mean, I've already stood here and besmirched their efforts, so no, it's definitely not, is it? Come, Veldin, we all stand ready to show you the fruits of our labour. Pray speak with us and be inspired. Maybe later. And by later, I probably do mean like next week. But anyway, so is this a nice even area? I know, my obsession with even areas is... Fuck off, Ghost! Or I suppose to coin the more traditional phrase, piss off, Ghost! I'm building rooms, I'm losing rooms, I'm building rooms, I'm losing rooms. Yeah, I think that's slightly tolerable, because it gives me an extra door to get out this side as well, if need be. Although, having said that, there's nothing here, but, you know, it still gives me an extra room, an extra door for ease of access. And I'd be tempted, maybe, yeah, I'm slightly tempted. Will you fuck off, you stupid bloody ghost? If we do like a double door there, I think that would be quite nice. Piss off, Ghost. There we go. Yeah, that's good enough. And then here, what we want to do is... Yes! Oh, that is definitely the piece I was looking for. That is exquisite. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll aim at someone. There we go. We'll aim at you as an implication for next week that I want to talk to that man as my first act. And yes, that is what I often do when I put a video game away. To give myself a reminder of what I wanted to do, I will point myself in the direction I wanted to go. Which I don't know. Does anybody else do that? Or did you just go, it's time to put the game away, I'll put the game away? Do you give yourself like a 5-minute extra run where you sort of track down what your next objective is and point yourself in the right direction? Anyway, I'll tell you what, let's find a lovely bit of music. What should we do? What should we do? I suppose that one's probably not going to be too bad, but... Whoops, no, don't do that. I don't know. It's difficult to know, that one. Whether it's going to be... whether they're going to be pissy about it or not. Which is often the way. Try and find something... I don't know. Being a game soundtrack, I'm sure it's probably not going to be that unreasonable. So let's... Why have I not got a track number 2? That's weird. Oh, my track number 2 is all the way down the bottom. Oh, it's because they're by a different person. Okay, that's fair. Anyway, we'll grab, I don't know, those 3, see what happens. And by see what happens, I mean see how long they are. No, don't do that one first, you stupid dickhead machine. Although also, don't do that one at all. We'll try and grab another shortish one. Eventually I'll get it sorted. There we go. That looks like a slightly nicer amount of minutes. Anyway, break time. I will be back in about 5 for YI. You've approached at the break, I'm afraid. So you'll have to wait 5 minutes for more stuff. But in about 5 minutes we'll do some Graveyard Keeper. But welcome, Mr. Malascalibur. Feel free to answer the questions, how are your doings and what are your doings? Which is, how are you and what are you up to? While I am on Breakingtons. And we'll address your answers after the break. We'll deep dive and give them a grade of some kind. Anyway, I'm going to be off for the break now. So, see you in 5 or so minutes.